Okay, moving on to ethics. Remember that when we are deciding if an action is ethical, we have several different schools of thought we can look at. The first school of thought we looked at was utilitarianism. And so in utilitarianism, we're looking for the greatest good for the greatest number of people. In the Wedding of River Song, for example, we looked at, there's several different ethical issues within the Wedding of River Song, but one of the main ethical issues is, does she save the doctor? You know, this is coming from all the way through from the Impossible Astronaut all the way through the end of the season. But does she save the doctor, or does she shoot him there on the shores of Lake Silencio? And if she shoots the doctor and kills him, then she will have shot the love of her life, etc. And so she can't bear to do that. And so River Song manages a way to rewrite time so that when she's face to face with the doctor, time freezes, she doesn't kill him, and time is rewritten. And that is when we get everything happening all at once. So we need to see, is it ethical for River to save the doctor? That is kind of the underlying current of this episode. Was that ethical? And if we have her saving the doctor, we need to see, is it the greatest good for the greatest number of people? If she saves the doctor, then she saved the love of her life, but she's doomed everyone else in the universe to live in the same moment in time until time dissolves. So if we look at the entirety of the universe versus one person, then the greatest good for the greatest number of people is to let the doctor die. And so for utilitarianism, she needs to allow the doctor to die. And that's the approach the doctor takes within the episodes, is that he must die. When he's saying necessarily that it's a fixed point, he's really saying, from a utilitarian point of view, the greater good is for him to die and more people to live. And so it would be ethical for her to let him die, and it would be unethical for her to save him. Looking at the same scenario under Kantian ethics, categorical imperative means you need to act as if it were a universal law. And so here, if River saves the doctor, then the universal law is, why is she saving the doctor? She's saving the doctor because she loves him, because it's someone she looks up to. And so she needs to then save all those people that she loves and has that relationship with. So this would include Rory and Amy, her mother and father. So if we see how this plays out then, if River saves the doctor, and for her that's ethical because she will save everyone she loves, once she saves the doctor, then they are put into this time lock, for lack of a better term, where everything's happening at the exact same moment, and her mother and father are doomed to this reality. So she needs to save them from that reality because it's within her power to do it. And so it would then force her to remain ethical to then kill the doctor so that she can free her mother and father. So since if she follows through with the Kantian categorical imperative, then she would save the doctor but then have to kill him to save her mother and father, then it's unethical for her to save him in the first place, because then she's just going to put him through a short pause before he actually has to die, and then she has to save her mother and father. So in this case, it would be unethical for her to save the doctor. Please email me if you have questions on these as you're working through your test the remaining part of this week.